Nightlife. Breaking news, guys. Breaking news. Episode 37 about the night is in the motherfucking building, and it's popping off tonight. What's happening, world? You got another one of us. You rocking with the best. War ready. Rob, Tony, of course, Wednesday, we in the building. Let's go ahead and kick things off, man. We're going to do things a little bit different this week. You know what I'm saying? A little different, you know? Let's find out what happened this weekend, because you know something always goes down every single weekend. That was the same as normal, but it's different.
Disneyland different,
right?
Yeah,
it's different. What happened, man? Let's go ahead and kick it off with you, Rob. What happened this weekend?
Man, just, big congratulations, to Anthony and Simone, man. We went out there and celebrated there in La La Land and Disneyland, for their wedding, and it was a beautiful wedding, beautiful time.
One of the most beautiful weddings, yeah.
Had a great time out there.
Right.
Gorgeous wedding, man.
Gorgeous.
Took the kids down there. That was my first time. I was a virgin with the shit.
Okay.
When it comes to Disneyland itself, so.
Wait. You ain't been to Disneyland?
No, I never been.
Nigga, you ain't been to Disneyland.
I was Universal Studios and all those others. Just never went.
Nigga, it's Candyland. Just like Django said, you can find a nigga anywhere. It's Disneyland.
Nah, I never went. But man. I see why people. A lot of people might say it's overhyped, or some people say it ain't hyped enough. I see why people go. Mm-hmm. I do see why people go and go as often as they do, or make it as important as they do. Because man, it's pretty legit. Yeah, it's definitely a good time out there. I didn't think it was. I ain't gonna lie. I think my expectations for like how much shit was gonna cost, like for food and stuff, I thought it was gonna be more. That wasn't as expected. Like I was expecting like a $20 pretzel.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I mean? Like or shit like that. It wasn't that crazy. It wasn't like that. But the rides, man, had a good time. California Adventure definitely, had some of the best rides. That Galaxy ride was something serious.
Ain't nothing better than that.
Yeah.
And it's sad to say because Tower of Terror was a great ride. It was a great ride.
So I want to ask you that since you just brought that up, because like I said, I ain't never been.
Right.
You was bringing that up too. That's what it used to be, Tower of Terror.
Tower of Terror.
Now it's the Guardians of the Galaxy breakout ride, right? What's the difference between the two?
Here goes the difference.
Have you rode both?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, perfect.
I rode Tower of Terror right before they closed it down and then turned it into whatever it was, and I rode it multiple times. The difference is it's the same. You go up, and the story's different, obviously, but in the Guardian of the Galaxy, there's moments where you go up to the level and then you're shooting, you're vibrating, right? And then you kind of go up and then you kind of drop and then you go up and then you're like flowing. It's like you're in a freaking river. You're just flowing as they're dropping you, lifting you, drop, right?
Right.
You don't get that in Tower of Terror. Tower of Terror was you move up to the level, they tell you a story, you move up another level, and then they just dropped you. You know?
That's what I mean.
And so like you're not expecting the drop to just come. It's a sudden drop. And then they bring you back up slowly. Boom, here goes your next level. Boom, here goes your next level. And then they bring you back up, and then they drop you again, right? And then you go all the way back. So it wasn't as fluent as Guardian of the Galaxy was.
Yeah, because it was definitely an up and down type of thing where you were moving like it wasn't a stop.
Right.
It wasn't like the ride never stopped.
Exactly.
It just kept going.
Right. Like you in a spaceship.
And it would be at points where you wouldn't even be all the way at the top. You would be at parts where it would be in the middle and you drop.
Right.
Like it was unpredictable.
Oh, it went up and down?
Yeah.
Oh, shit,
no,
okay.
it was going up and like even the going up part
was crazy.
would even be like,
that's
oh
cool.
shit.
That's really cool.
So that's what I was saying. So that's dope.
That makes me feel better of the reason why they might have changed it, because was Haunted Mansion around there? It's separated now, isn't it? Or is it
no,
near?
that's different. The Tower of Terror, right?
Right, but I remember Haunted Mansion being close to the Tower of Terror.
That was in Disneyland, wasn't
right.
it?
And I went to Disney World and went there, and it was like that. That's how it was set up.
No, I think Haunted Mansion is in Disneyland.
No, he's saying that. I guess he's saying that Disney World is different.
Disney World had it like
Disney
that.
World. In Orlando?
Yeah, in Orlando.
I recently went to Disney World. I don't remember a Haunted Mansion, but then again.
Right. So, like, I thought they shut it down because of all the rumors that they wanted to stop having people come putting people's ashes in there. I don't know if y'all heard that, but like,
that's very haunting.
I'm kind of glad I didn't hear that.
Right.
So yeah, there were a lot of people that were like, "Hey, when I die, cremate my body, and I actually want to be left there, so my soul can be in that air." Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was crazy, like shit like that. People would literally. The only reason why they know is because a lot of staff members at the end of the night would see, like, "What is this? Like, what are these ashes?" And they realized it was people's. They had to vacuum it up, but they were like, "It was people's ashes." that they found inside the building. So that's why I thought that they changed it to Guardians of the Galaxy. That way, not to deal with that no more.
No, it was definitely not the case.
Oh, that's crazy. Okay.
Marvel took over that whole area. Not even that, they have a whole different area for like the Avengers theater scene.
Oh, that's sick. That's
you
cool.
know, but they kind of took over with the old, now the new. You know, but Disney World. Let's bring that up because I know you obviously just went to Disneyland. Disney World is a whole other beast. A whole other beast. Meaning that you went to Disneyland and then you went to California Adventures.
Right.
That would be one day, I guess you could say, at Disney World Magic Kingdom. Let me make sure Magic Kingdom is Disneyland, right? Bunch of rides, the whole, you know, fairy tale, Winnie the Pooh, all that Disneyland. It's the same as Disney World Magic Kingdom. But then you got Animal Kingdom, where it's more so geared around the animal aspect. They still have, obviously,
Simba.
Timon, Pumbaa. They have, you know, your shows with the Lion King. They have the Disney characters there, but it's more animal, you know. But that's a whole park in itself, same as Disneyland.
Epcot.
But it's Epcot. Man, I'm so mad. I'm so mad that I only spent a half a day at Epcot. I didn't know what it was.
A day and a half.
I didn't know what it was. That was the best location. Epcot was like the Star Wars area where you can go in and get drinks and,
Never heard
you
of
know.
it.
Epcot?
Yeah, I've seen,
Bro.
because I've been to Orlando and I've
You love
seen,
if you
I've
hey
seen
we
it.
love anime, bro. You go there's a whole anime area,
Bro.
bro. It's crazy. You're in Japan and it's like all anime in there. Like it's for adults. It's like Disney World
Yes.
for adults.
Yes.
It's amazing. And the kids will still have fun there.
Yeah.
You can go to the Mayan pyramids, go to like the best dinner that you can have there. It's a beautiful dinner you get to have there. There's so many areas that are split up in Epcot that's like it's Disneyland but for adults.
They have they had rides there. I remember riding like a Frozen ride, which was actually pretty dope. It was a Frozen ride in there, but it was just the ambiance of, man, I'm walking down the strip or whatever of Epcot, and there's like food vendors. Here's some Greek food. Here's some Indian food. Here's some
you travel
some
the world.
Spanish.
Yeah, so when you're in Epcot, you travel the world. So like literally you're in this part of the country and then you're in that part of the country. They speak that language there only. Like it's cool. Like you're literally in that country. It's sick. And you get to have their beers there.
They talk English to me, but I mean,
Yeah, but they were
Shit.
when I went to Germany, they were like, "Good morning." I was like, "Oh shit."
Stella was telling me something about that. Like, I guess they have like you said, like different countries, and you could try their
Yeah.
alcohol, and you like purchase.
Yeah, their alcohol,
Yeah.
beers, everything. Yeah. Sick.
and their dishes are small, so it's not like you're buying a whole meal, but it's like a peanut tray, a small little basket of whatever their dish is. Man, I swear to God, I probably hit up every goddamn stop, just sample foods from each and every different, and it was all
Sick.
good.
It was sick. Yeah.
It was all good, man, and it was definitely an experience. So I say Disney World is going to be like 10 times big. You gotta go there a minimum.
3 days.
Nah,
No,
3
week.
days ain't shit. 3
Week.
days, you ain't doing shit
Minimum
in 3
week.
days. Yeah, a minimum. Like I went out there for a total of 7
I can't
days,
wait.
but I only went to
I can't
Disney
wait.
World for 4. So 4 days wasn't even enough. 4 days wasn't enough. Magic Kingdom, Animal Planet, or Animal whatever, Epcot. I didn't hit the. They got not a Hollywood studio, but it's like a Universal.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. What was the fourth place? There's 4 places.
Yeah.
There's Animal Kingdom, Magic Kingdom, and Epcot. And then what was the fourth one?
It's Universal.
Is the Universal?
yeah.
Universal Studios.
Like a Universal Studio, but it's not Hollywood Universal Studio, which we have out here.
Because the Hollywood one
I
had
know
Vin
they have
Diesel
one.
and the actual cars, Vin Diesel's actual car there, and they didn't have that at Disney World. I know that much.
No, so I didn't go, so I wouldn't be able to know. I heard
And
there's
the
a
T-Rex King Kong ride, they didn't have that either.
there's a huge Harry Potter area over there. I'm a huge Harry Potter.
Oh,
fan.
I didn't go. I went right before they were going to open that.
Yeah.
So
I've been to Universal Studios in Hollywood.
L.A. Yeah.
And that one, that they got a whole Harry Potter thing. I don't know shit about Harry Potter.
What?
But, no,
How
I
do
don't.
you
I don't
not
know
know?
nothing about it.
You never watched the
Bro, what do
movie?
you-
I've never read the book. I've never
Living
watched
under
it.
a Sorcerer's Stone or something? Come on, come on.
I just wasn't into
That's
it.
a fun fact about Rob Coates.
I just didn't. I just wasn't really all that into it.
So wait, were you into The Hobbit, The Lord of the Rings?
So I like I'll say this: I've never watched any of the Hobbit movies. I watched all the Lord of the Ring movies.
wait, you didn't
Lord
watch
of
the
the Rings.
Hobbit one?
No, because I heard they weren't as good.
No.
Lord of the Rings would be comparable, I guess, is what people say.
This is genuinely offended.
Nah, 'cause
No, but I watched the first Lord of the Ring, like the first 3, like and
Watch
those was cool.
Watch the director's
I
cut.
like the third one. I think was the best one. That one won the best picture.
There's a
I think
scene,
also,
bro. There's
but-
a scene.
But I just wasn't that much into to the Harry Potter movies or the books. I just wasn't into it.
God,
but I
bro.
will say this: the reason I'm saying that because that ride is the best ride at Universal. that Harry Potter ride that's inside, where it's like halfway digital and you get to sit in the thing, and it's that shit's crazy. Yeah, so I like that ride, but I don't know nothing about the source material.
Please watch The Hobbit for yourself, bro. There's an ingenuity in the fighting alone. Like for instance, you know how the elves shoot like hella arrows at like the dwarves, bro. They shot like 7 harpoons. Like just harpoons, but on the harpoons they had the string that detached that it did circles that caught all the arrows that it shot, bro. It was so sick. Like you gotta watch it, bro. Like the ingenuity in the fighting is sick.
What's so crazy though is like Rob, you're like a movie buff, so it's like
and you
it is weird hearing
Harry
that.
Potter.
You do movies.
Harry Potter.
I just never. I don't know. I just never.
I think it's because he's
really
white. I
gravitated
think
to it.
it's because he's white.
Like man, you wild, bro. It's some real.
Yeah, them Lord of the
Some
Rings
real
movies.
war,
They go
wizardry,
crazy.
wizardry.
No,
I mean,
because
not
I like
Lord of the Rings,
no, but I
Harry
ain't gonna
Potter.
say it's because of that. I just never. It was just never one of those things that I was interested in because I'm into. Like I said, I watched the Lord of the Rings. I'm not a. I wouldn't say I'm a uber fan of Lord of the Rings, but I watched the movies. I've seen them multiple times. They cool movies. I'm definitely into the Game of Thrones.
Okay.
Yeah, especially
I
with
see, that's weird. Then that's
especially-
weird that you're into
especially-
those, but not Harry
especially
Potter.
with the new one, the House of Dragon, which
I
is
haven't seen it yet.
You got to get on that.
I gotta wait
That
till a few
stuff's-
more episodes come
Yeah.
out.
I have a
Same
question.
here.
Yeah.
I got a question.
Yeah.
So if somebody, I'm running into a dilemma where my girl wants to watch. Her girls keep telling her to watch Game of Thrones. This new Game of Thrones is out,
Right.
and I'm like, okay, well she can't watch this because Game of Thrones has already come out.
No, it's a prequel. So this the House of Dragon. If you know. This can't be considered a spoiler. It should be in the trailers. That's already in the promotion and the marketing. But it happens about 170 years before Game of Thrones. So you can watch this. I've actually talked to people who have not seen Game of Thrones also, and they was like, "Oh, should I watch Game of Thrones first? Like in those all those seasons and watch this?" No, you can watch this.
You disagree?
and then go.
And just go because it has nothing to do. There's not going to be anything that you're spoiled with Game of Thrones. It's 170 something years. None of the people that was in Game of Thrones was even born yet.
Yeah, they were. They were mentioned, and we never knew who the fuck they were.
No, they weren't mentioned. How they mentioned if they're not even born?
So you're telling me Daenerys,
She's not even mentioned.
her
the
father
name-
was never mentioned,
Her father, but no.
and now is her father
Just the
in?
name of their houses.
No, the
Their last
houses.
name.
Yeah,
Okay.
their houses are
Not the
mentioned.
actual people.
Yeah, so if you watch House of Dragon, there's going to be parts where they bring up Stark. But this House Stark,
Targaryen.
it's not. They're not bringing up Ned
Jon
Stark
Stark.
or Jon Snow
Okay.
because they
The
ain't thought of.
Okay.
This is 173 years before. So you when you watch it, you're like, okay, I'm back in this world again, though. But they do a real good job. I think the one thing that if you've never seen Game of Thrones or people that, or I should speak to people that have watched Game of Thrones, it's the genius of the show is not necessarily the CGI or the special effects,
Right.
which is impressive
It's
for a
the
TV
story.
show.
It's the story.
All right.
It's the acting. It's the acting and the dialogue, man. There are tense scenes in Game of Thrones where it's just two motherfuckers talking.
Right. It's
Just
the
two
story.
people sitting down talking. And it's very tense. Like that, this is giving you that same type of vibe.
Right.
Like it's giving you that same type of vibe, but it's feeling like its own. It doesn't feel like it's making a copy. Because the one thing I think they're gonna have going for them with this show is with the original Game of Thrones, he didn't finish the book. The author. He
Right.
didn't finish.
It's still
so
a lot that's unknown.
those last few seasons that
Right.
you saw, they made that shit up.
Coin flip.
They made that up.
But they
None
could-
of that shit happened in the book. This House of Dragon, this is a full fleshed out book.
Right.
Done.
Right.
So they're gonna be able to basically translate this or make this adaptation from the book to the show a lot better.
That's
And this
crazy.
one, they've already said this is not gonna be something that's gonna go 7-8 seasons. They doing 3, possibly 4 max.
That's
This
what's
is
up.
not gonna go that long.
That's what's up. That's all
because
you
it's
need.
not. It's
That's
just-
still half of the other Game of Thrones. I thought half the other Game of Thrones was long.
Yeah, but that's what I'm
It
saying.
was.
But that's to me, I think that's a good thing. You need to make it condensed, because this type of story, And if anybody's paid attention to it, this is basically just about House Targaryen, the ones with the dragons,
Right,
and their
right.
civil war.
Right.
I don't want to
That's
watch
what
it.
it's about.
Because they were the rulers of
You
the
tripping.
fucking. They were
You
the
tripping.
rulers.
No. It's the reason why is because when I watched Game of Thrones, I got mad because I was like, no, when there was a scene, I was like, and I had to wait a year.
What do you,
No,
well, yeah.
man, like,
But you're gonna have
That's
to do the
suspense.
same with this.
I know that's why I
suspense.
don't watch it now.
It's
Wait, we've been
suspense.
watching like 3 or 4 years.
I hear
I don't
you
want
on
to.
the-
I don't want to feel.
Oh,
the
so
suspense.
you want to binge watch it?
Yeah.
So you're
Yeah.
gonna experience it the same way I got on Game of Thrones because I got on it late.
Oh, so
I didn't watch Game of Thrones.
You didn't have to
until-
wait for the suspense or nothing.
Well, I think that also takes away from it because if
you
you
watch
ask anybody that's watched the Game of Thrones, if you ask anybody about it, people trash those last 2 seasons
Yep.
vehemently.
What?
That's
They,
true.
they don't like it. The ones that watched it like from the start, like from season 1,
I did.
and stayed on it. I wasn't like
I
that.
did. Mm-hmm.
I like.
I came on.
I
I
like the
came
ending.
on late, so I was able to
Okay.
binge watch all the way through.
Okay.
So when I watched the whole thing, I'm like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "This was cool. This was good."
I guess
Why
I
were
can
y'all
s-
mad about
I
it?
can see what we're mad about is the fact that it ended. There's
That's
so,
not
no,
what they were mad
no,
at.
There's so
No, they
much
were
of
mad
a
at-
build.
Nah, they were mad at how it ended.
How it ended,
How could you
killing
be
her.
mad at how it ended? Because it was the war.
I thought it was
the
cool.
war
The dragon
between
burning
the life.
throne. Oh
yes.
my god,
And the
that
White
was
Walkers.
sick.
No, but
Exactly.
That
I think
was
I think a lot of
sick.
the criticism is how quickly, and this is spoilers. So if y'all ain't seen it, pause this
yeah.
and fast forward.
Yeah, don't
Give
listen.
it-
Actually,
yeah,
please don't
listen to this part. But you've been warned. Is at the end, I think people just were the people that don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't like how quickly she flipped.
Right.
Yeah,
It should have
Okay.
been progressed more.
I thought she maybe they're
Nah.
gonna
there's a
explain
lot
she was
of
on her
people.
period or
No,
something.
there's a lot
Bro.
of people.
She had enough,
There's a lot
dog.
of people that are saying that it should have been another season. It should have
And
been
there will be
there
now
should have
that
been
they're
a-
going back to the book. They're trying to get time to where they can come out with something. There has to be.
How Daenerys flipped?
Yeah, because
Right,
it was a quick flip. She was on the bridge with her dragon. She's pissed off. Like, bitch, I gave you so many chances to surrender, and you haven't surrendered. Like, bitch, nah, it's time for me to show you my fucking wrath because you wanted to be a bitch to the end.
But you didn't. But that's the thing, though. When you watch the show, when I watch it, even though I'm a person who thinks the last season is fine, I don't hate it
There's more.
like others.
There's more.
But when I do watch it, there is a point where she turns like again, spoilers, like I said. She didn't have to burn everybody.
Yeah,
she
that
did.
part.
You could have went
Because I'm
straight.
like-
You could have
Yes,
went
she
straight.
did.
No, she didn't.
Yeah,
she
she
could have
did.
went straight
Yeah.
to the castle where she was at and burnt her ass up.
Right.
Burnt up Cersei up.
'Cause there was a part
She
where I
didn't-
was like-
she started burning like the innocent
She
people. The
wanted
people.
This is
Cersei
too
to
much,
feel
bro.
the
This is
pain.
too
No,
much.
but
she
you-
wanted her
bro.
to feel that shit before
I
she
felt like that
died.
shit was real. Like, bro,
She
like I had to
said,
call
"This is-
somebody. This is too much.
This is the
Like,
consequence you get for not surrendering,
Nah,
bitch.
bro,
Before I
nah.
come
You
up
don't
there
do
and
that. You
kill
don't hurt-
you,
you
I'm gonna
don't
kill
hurt people
everybody
like that,
so you
bro.
can feel this
Nah,
shit.
but that just she
Feel
basi-
it.
She basically what ended up happening is it was the too quick of a turnaround where she turned into her dad.
You're
Yeah.
right. And see, this is where the
which I
pre-story
liked it,
comes
which I
in.
did like it because of that.
Now we get to
Like-
understand
like
how her
father,
dad
like-
was raised.
Well,
Go
that's
ahead.
because of all the incest. That's a part of it. Is because they feel like too much of the incest is what got him mad like that. It's bad.
Really?
It's the same thing with Joffrey. Sister and sister, that motherfucker tripping.
Okay, I like it way more now. Holy
Joffrey.
shit!
Joffrey. That was my best death in Game of Thrones. By the way.
Joffrey.
The blue wedding. The blue wedding.
Joffrey's
the blue
the-
wedding.
the
The
Bat-
one where he died, he choked, he got poisoned.
It's called
Yeah.
the blue wedding.
I love that.
Because he's an incest kid. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. There's a
Okay.
connection with being incest and you having kids like that. It's kind of like it's no different than having the deformity. But in the
Mental.
Game of Thrones thing, it's a
Joffrey.
mental thing.
Yeah,
It's a mental thing. And with him, he would have been worse. He would have been like the Mad King. Like that's
Right.
how he was.
Right.
He was just an evil person.
Oh, Joffrey. Yo, my God.
I loved
He
when
was
he died.
mad.
When he died, I was like, thank you.
I loved when he died.
Thank you.
But
Everybody did.
yeah, I did feel like Cersei got off easy though.
Yeah.
She just she just got crushed. I thought she should have got burnt the fuck up.
With the Kingslayer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think I liked what's his name. I liked how they went out. What's his name? The Mountain and the Hound. How they fought at the end. On the stair. That was cool.
That
I
was
did-
some
I
Terminator
did-
shit.
I did like how that
That
went
was,
down.
Right,
Because
right.
that was the unstoppable force meets the immovable object type.
That's
shit.
that's the
Like
only
that.
time I'll ever
That
say
was
Yeah.
white skin. Just going at it, bro.
Yeah, the Mountain's losing the hell away. Have you seen that? Like he's getting like bodybuilder shape.
He's just getting off that juice.
Yeah. No,
He's
but
getting off the juice.
no, he's looking more like cut now. So he's keeping his size, but he's like cut, like body, like show. Yeah, he looks crazy.
That's why I truly believe there's going to be more to Game of Thrones. Obviously, this prequel.
There's more. They're doing a Jon Snow show.
That
I almost thought you said Johnson.
That right there.
No, they're doing a Jon Snow show.
That's going to be the hit.
But from where? From when Game of Thrones
afterwards.
Afterwards,
bro. I still want to know why the dragon didn't burn John. Why not? Because you're
knew,
brothers, right? You family, right?
Because he's Targaryen.
I need to know more.
That was interesting.
I need to know more.
And he knew. Is
he taking over the dragons?
No, that was symbolism. That was symbolism for the dragon. The dragon symbolized knew that throne is evil, and anybody that sits on it, it's bad. That's why he did it. It's the mental connection. That's how I took it.
There's a lot. There's a lot that I know.
That's why he didn't kill him, because he knew that it was kind of like symbolism that she was fucking up.
They got to find a way.
And that throne made her that way. That's what it was.
They got to bring back the Night King.
The Night King ain't dead.
No, he dead. He gone.
They got to bring the back. They got to bring that back.
So my we going off the rails with it. We're talking this Game of Thrones shit, but we still talking spoilers. So don't. If you ain't seen it, you giving it up.
That is true.
I did not like the Night King part.
How they got rid of, how they killed him?
No, I loved how he died.
I know, right? And yeah,
how I loved how
cool.
I love that. I love that. But my thing is that needed to happen on the last episode, not the second or third one.
Okay,
because it was too quick. You spent this entire time
building
up to this dude. He ain't said a goddamn thing.
You don't need to be the Night King.
There was 2 wars though. There was always 2 wars.
Yeah, but it ended way too fast and way too easy.
I agree.
So which one ends first then?
I think it all needed to happen at the same time.
It can't.
It could.
I feel like the White Walkers should have got to Cersei's. They should have got to her front door.
They would have had to go through everybody else.
Could you imagine a battle between all of them there? That would have been sicker.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. I think that would have been better because I think that I did like how he got killed.
Because Cersei's
that aspect where she basically used her ability to change her face.
Right.
That's how she was able to sneak in through everybody.
Right.
Yeah.
So she was able to put on another face of somebody else.
She could have killed Cersei's.
And what she did was, and then the whole flip, and then he grabbed her, and then she dropped the knife and got him.
That knife.
I was like, I like that part. You take that little 10 seconds, move that to the last episode.
Right.
That's all you needed to do.
That would have been better. Cersei's gonna be like, you want to be burned to death? You want to be frozen to death? You know what I mean? Like,
Cersei was waiting on the White Walkers to kill everyone who wanted to kill her.
Until they would have came to her doorstep.
There was always 2 wars.
They didn't believe in them anyways.
They had it would have been a sandwich. The White Walkers would have been crushing
awesome
Jon Snow's team, and then the Lannisters would have been killing him as well. It'd have been I feel like I see what you're saying. I feel like you're saying like the White Walker episode was better than the Cersei dying.
It's almost like Cersei never dealt with the White Walkers. Like she
never did.
She never even believed like it was something like.
So that scene where they brought him in the box.
Yeah, well, no, she believed it. That was her whole plan, though.
Yeah,
she looked at it from they got to go through them anyway.
Right.
So why don't we just wait till we got to deal with it?
Right.
Because they got to go through the North anyway.
Once again, Cersei being a bitch, and that's the reason
but
why.
That's what I'm saying. I wish she would have died.
My girl Khaleesi was like, "Nah, fuck you, bitch. You gonna feel this."
The White Walkers would have destroyed that land.
You didn't need to kill the other people.
Yeah, but the thing is, it needed to end quick. I actually realize it now because if you look at the map, like they would have covered their whole land, their entire land, the Stark's land. Like, bro, they have to defend that. You know what I mean?
They should have had Arya kill Cersei. That shit would have been dope as
fuck. She tried.
But if it would have, because how they did Ned was crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
I'm still hurting for Ned.
Yeah, I feel you
but
there.
Arya, like, she was there when it happened. You know what I mean? Like, if they would have had her knock off Cersei, I'd have been like, all right.
She knocked off a lot of people along the way, though, man.
She
She by far,
Arya was dope.
Aside of Jon Snow, because that nigga's a motherfucking king, Arya was definitely like the best, hoorah story you wanted to vote for. You know what I mean? Like, girl who wants to be in the swords field instead of being a lady. She doesn't want to wear a gown. She wants to,
God.
you know what I mean? She wants to be, hey, I'm gonna be that dude, and I'm gonna
Many
protect
face
you.
God.
Yo,
Yes.
she was a fucking
Yeah.
beast.
This turning into the Game of Thrones spoiler show.
I know,
sorry.
right?
It just so happened to be that. How we even get there? We was talking
House of
about
Dragons.
L.A.
We talking about the show.
LA.
Well, we talking about Harry Potter.
Harry
Shit.
Potter.
Universal
Well, real
Studios.
quick, real quick. I mean, not to jump on the next subject, but real quick, are you gonna be watching the Lord of the Rings one that comes out today?
I just heard about that yesterday. That they're doing
I probably will tune into. Like I said, I'm not as a big of a fan of Lord of the Rings or as interested. Like it's weird with me with TV shows. It's when I'm very selective when I pick a show. Like I've been watching House of Dragon because that's one I've been wanting to see.
Mm-hmm.
The other show I was watching before that was The Sandman, which was on Netflix, which is fucking legit.
Okay,
I haven't seen that.
It's very
I
good.
haven't seen that either.
But the thing is,
he's
with
trying to
that-
get his tools back right now where I'm at.
Oh yeah, watch the whole shit.
Okay.
The shit's fucking crazy.
lost my
I think it's
tools.
episode
My
6
sand,
or 7, bro.
my
That shit
ruby,
fucking insane.
my amulet.
But it was I like good storytelling. Like I like good storytelling. I like to
Right,
keep my
right.
interest and stuff like
agree,
that.
Rob.
But it's hard for me to watch multiple shows at once. I kind of like focus on one thing
Right,
and I
right,
watch it. I
right.
just don't have the time. That's the one thing. But with the Lord of the Rings show as you was talking about, I'm not. I guess I'll probably watch it because
watch
it's
it.
because it's on
Good.
Prime, right?
It's so good. It's so,
So
good.
I'll probably end up watching it. But I'm not as. I feel like with House of Dragon, I can't wait till Sunday.
Right.
Like
Right.
that's how good this show is. The first 2 episodes, I'm telling you, when you watch,
Okay.
it, I'll be like, man, I can't wait till this.
I'm gonna wait, bro.
It's
I'm waiting
good.
so I can binge
They have a good setup with
For
this
sure,
show.
finna watch that.
They do-
shit.
I'm gonna binge it.
Yeah, it's definitely good.
Well, you was talking about L.A. That's what you guys had this weekend. It seemed like I heard it was very eventful. Look, man, I apologize. I clowned on you and your shoes, man. I'm sorry.
Hating.
I
Just
mean,
hating.
it just the
Call
fit-
it what it is.
Look, it was. The tuxedo was fire and shit. I don't think I've ever seen a tuxedo designed that way. White body, black trim, purple vest. It was sick, dog. It was
thought so too.
It was sick as shit.
It was lady.
It was dope.
It was late.
But then when you threw the kicks in that motherfucker, I was like, bro, you went all out for the tux and pants, and then you just was like, fuck it, we just put
What
on
you have on,
tennis
the
shoes.
Grinches?
Yeah. The shoes is clean by themselves, but just with the tux,
You the only nigga hating.
I was.
Everybody else, Everybody
I'm
else
sorry.
was giving us flowers, saying and to everybody. Everybody that was there was saying, "Man, y'all look cool.
You supposed to be
Shoes look
casting sharp, bruh.
Everybody saying, "Man, y'all look good, man. I love the shoes. Love how you look.
Right.
Everything. You the only one.
Nigga, you
that's
had
hating.
on some bright fuchsia color shoes. Like if it was yellow with the tie, that made sense.
Fuchsia?
It was like fuchsia green and I don't.
Fuchsia's
that
not
fuchsia-
green.
What's that color?
That's
Then?
like purple.
Fuchsia. Nah, nigga, that's that like highlighter yellow green.
you gotta admit the yellow would have looked
No,
better.
fuchsia is like a purple.
Nigga, don't have me pull up Google right now. Anyways, I'm just saying, in general, the wedding looked dope. Just edit the shoes out.
Bro, you tripping? You over here hating?
Nah, my boy Stella, he had on some sick ass snakeskin ass Kobe's. Those shits was dope as shit.
Yeah, him and
Those
the
was the
son, yeah.
mama seats.
Those was
hard.
dope. Those
They're
was
sick.
dope. But nigga, we gotta put toe tappers on with the tuxedo, you know.
Right. I mean, I don't know what it means, man. There's a little special event that kind of happened where like this bumblebee came. Started,
No,
Oh,
hold on.
Yeah. Fuchsia's purple. So hold on. What color am I talking about then?
Neon green.
No, it ain't green. It's some other shit. God damn, this nigga Google checked me. God damn Google.
You the one
fucking
said it.
hating on every fucking corner and shit.
Oh, don't fact check it.
I
yeah.
know, fact checking and shit.
suppression.
God damn it.
You ain't gonna have me looking up here, stupid.
I swear to God, I'm gonna look that shit up. I'm
That
gonna find
comment you,
Watch it, Robert.
the comment you made was just as dumb.
Nah, fuck
We
that.
was over here
Fuchsia?
hating.
Fuck, what is that fucking color? In general, man, the wedding was dope. It looked amazing. The dress was amazing. Tux was amazing. I seen some of the hors d'oeuvres. Like, dog, like that was some top shelf hors d'oeuvres.
Hors d'oeuvres.
Hors d'oeuvres.
Orange chicken was fire.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it looked dope. Yeah,
Chicken was lit. Did you have some of that, Rob?
And the shrimp.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Sauce.
Yeah.
yeah.
Why is there so much sauce?
Sound like some niggas. Chicken and sauce.
Chicken and sauce.
Chicken and
I'm dripping
sauce.
that sauce. Chocolate sauce.
You know what was fire though? The cake though.
Yeah.
I don't know
Oh
if you
yeah.
guys tried the cake.
It was
I didn't
different
like
theme.
it.
I like the
I
theme.
didn't like it.
I like the cake.
The
No,
churro
cake.
one?
It looked good. It was a great looking cake and it was
Right.
a great tasting cake.
Oh, it looked good. I just didn't like it.
I like it because I don't know what because it was different pieces.
It was 3 different flavors.
I only had
Okay,
the one.
okay.
I had it was lemon but it was in the middle. It was blueberry. And
shit.
that shit was fire.
I had
Lemon,
the churro.
blueberry?
The
Okay.
churro one was lit.
And churro, huh? So a little cinnamon, blueberry,
Yeah,
lemon.
it's pretty good.
God damn, man. Y'all know a fat
Even
kid
they
love
popcorn
cake,
good
man.
out there, man. Their popcorn is fire out there. You know how I like my popcorn. I had to get me some popcorn out
Only
there.
you could have
kettle?
gone, Winton.
Nah, man, I could not. Man, I got a lot of stuff going on right now. Speaking of which, man, I obviously hit up one of the spots out here locally in Old Sac. Went out when you guys came back, the Taco Tuesday.
La Teresa.
La Teresa. Yeah,
How was
I
it?
mean, it was cool actually. I'd never been really during a nightlife, atmosphere. So, they had the
And
bright
it was a
lights.
slow night, by the way.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Extremely slow. I've seen
Yeah.
way more people in there, but it was still fun for a Tuesday. And that's what hopefully we start. For people that know, we want to actually get like a reel for you guys on our video section on YouTube where you could look what nights to go out. You know what I mean? Mondays lowbrow, Taco Tuesdays, Wednesdays and Thursdays have multiple places.
Well, that's what I mentioned. We're still venturing it out. And if you guys follow us on Instagram, you can follow us at about.the.night, and you can kind of see the locations we've already been to as we continue to tear Sacramento up. This is phase 1. Phase 2 is to kind of reach out to other cities and other locations and kind of do the same thing. We're trying to really find out what's going on with this nightlife industry. That's what we're about. The night.
Yeah, I missed it. Yeah, I missed that that night. I went to the Kendrick concert.
You was at the Steppers.
Yeah, it was
Steppers.
the big Steppers tour repping that right now.
Okay. Yeah, the
Right
Steppers.
now. No, it was a great show, man. Kendrick put on a great show. My description of it, it was definitely one of the best shows I've seen, like concerts.
Before you say anything else, can we explain what a stepper is?
The Stepper.
How about you?
tour.
I want to hear your
So
explanation.
this ain't my explanation. This is Urban Dictionary's explanation because I hear steppers in the song. There's a song called Steppers. Calling all you steppers to the front.
I think of frat step lines, steppers.
No, a stepper is a person known to carry guns and is always ready to fight. Typically known not to fear jail time. Usually quiet people, not known to start anything, but will not hesitate to engage in any kind of fighting or shooting. That's what a stepper
That's the
is.
name of his album, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers.
Yeah, I can see that. Sheesh, you riding around
right.
with that Nina, or should we say riding around with that Muni?
That beauty. Shout out to Dan.
I'm gonna start straight asking niggas. You a stepper?
You see, you gonna see. You
look
gonna
like a
find
stepper.
out.
It's a great.
You gonna find out. I don't think you want to know.
definition.
But no, the concert was great. I feel like, man, the energy that Kendrick puts into the show, the production quality, was like, I'll be honest, like he went on nonstop.
Right.
And this is the crazy part because I've been dealing with a cold since I got back.
You
I've been
okay?
dealing with a cold,
You okay, nigga?
so I've been sick. So even then, I was just getting through it, even at the show. Because that's why I didn't hang out with y'all after. I was like, man, I'm going home. I just don't feel good. But the show was crazy production. Just imagine a 2.5 hour, Super Bowl halftime show performance.
That's what's up.
That's like he put on a production. It just wasn't him performing his song.
Right, because he don't dance, right?
No, like he does a little bit, but nothing crazy. But
Right.
it's the production. It's the other people that he has involved in it. The stage performance, that whole situation. Like, man, he really put on a show. He definitely it was definitely something to see. Because most people that go to Kendrick Lamar, like, I think a lot of people who want to go see live music, they want to see the guys as, as what you call the boppers. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Warren,
nigga, I wanna
Warren, you
see-
be talking about it, like the
Dance,
ones that's the
bitch.
bangers.
Dance, bitch, dance.
Yeah, like a Futures
Dance,
concert or a
bitch,
Drake or
dance.
something like that.
Dance.
But with his, I was surprised. Dang, okay, keep going.
Hey, dance, bitch, dance, bitch. Put that show on, shit.
Put the cow on one. This nigga eating that chicken.
Hey, Warren over here having a real nigga moment right
Niggas in
now.
the background like, what's that crunch, nigga? What's that crunch?
Warren wasn't even listening to me. He was over here, bro. He over there smacking on something. Speaking of smacked, gotta go back to the wedding.
Yeah.
My man Warren was over here slapped
Here we go, man.
at the wedding, bro. You remember anything?
I was having a good old time.
You was on one, huh?
Bruh.
What happened?
I was lit, man.
What happened?
from when I woke
Yeah,
up.
I'm gonna give you video footage right now. It's gonna play right now.
Man, from when I woke up, bro, I was
Give his drink back.
I was
Give me the drink back.
I was slack, man. It was an early wedding. The wedding started at 11, so I mean, you had to start drinking early.
No,
You had to start drinking early.
I made sure I was sober.
His excuse is,
See, I wasn't in the wedding, so I had nothing to worry about.
This
I didn't
nigga
worry
I got
about-
you.
I didn't worry about stumbling or nothing like that. So I was up literally at like 7.
so you woke up, brushed your teeth with Henny, and was on, huh?
Pretty much. 1738.
Just was like,
Yep.
she need to get this Henny real quick.
I was
Yep. It was wild right here. Shit, 7 in the
I
morning.
was feeling good, man. I was feeling good.
What was you talking about? What'd you just say? The drink? What'd you say? Give him his drink back? What'd you say?
I said, give him his drink back.
What happened? Tell me what happened with that. What's this
In
about?
case Warren don't remember.
Speak on it, Rob.
We ain't gonna speak too much on it.
No,
man.
I
It's
want to
just-
hear what happened.
he
Oh,
was
you'll see on the video.
Yeah, he was pretty faded, man.
Did Stella have a camera crew? Is it recording?
But they wasn't out there, fortunately for you.
Okay.
So tell us what
Like,
happened.
yeah, it was
What-
on the inside.
What happened?
Warren just had a little bit too much to drink, and he basically somebody else's drink was confiscated.
Okay, someone
And
took a drink.
and he wanted to make sure they got their drink back.
If you don't like it, then go over there.
The drink police.
That's what he said.
Drink
Bruh,
police.
bro, that stuff was wild.
Oh my God, it was fun though. It was hella fun.
What did he
like-
say? I'm so confused. I'm
He said,
lost.
I've already said it. He said, man, get a little nigga's drink back.
Hey, no lie though, Warren saved my ass though. They were all over me for a second, like a hot second. I got in a fight with like the boss chick that was there over like getting like I don't even remember. She said something like, "Oh, you guys can get up and go get your food." Oh no, she said, "Hey, come up and get your food with us." I was like, I looked at her. Us? Who's you? What you mean us? Like me and you gonna get food together? She goes, No. You can get food with us. And I'm like, that's weird though. Like, hold on, which you? No, just what's going on? She's like, come and get food with us. I'm like, we're gonna go get food when we want, but what are you saying with us though? That's weird. That's a weird way to say like us. Like
Sometimes weddings have assigned seating to where, like, if you're at a certain table, like that table goes and gets food, and then
they
once
did
they're
have
done,
have it like that.
You know, the other table
But
goes.
I don't
and
know
gets
if they were doing
food.
it like that. But I was just like, I told her, okay, we will. She's like, oh, we will. Why are you saying this? Why are you saying we will so loud? What's that mean?
Oh, you thought that bitch was trying to take you out on a date, huh, nigga? Huh?
No. It wasn't like
you
that.
trying
But
to get-
she
So what did I do?
She was in the it was you and somebody else. So she got crazy on me where Stella had to come up to me and was like, hey, you
Oh yeah, he said you got a pitch count.
you need to calm down.
Yeah, you got a pitch count.
Watch what you do. You know, I was
But you wasn't. No, you were.
No,
Yes,
I
you
did
were.
not, no.
Yes, you were.
No,
Yes,
I
you
did
were.
not.
You was on.
Speak on it, Rob.
You was
What
on.
happened?
You was
Oh,
talking.
speak
a
on,
little-
please.
You was talking doing a little bit too much.
How?
You was talking about a little bit too much.
How'd I talk to too much?
No, you was doing
Hey,
too
say
much.
what I said.
What'd he do?
He was Jamaican. It's common. You know what this nigga. It's the commentary.
I'm like, what you mean us?
That's
But
what
it's
I
the
said.
commentary.
This
No,
nigga-
I'm not talking about that situation. I have no idea what you're talking about. That,
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh no, that whoever approached you in that situation, that I have no idea.
I feel like she went and
I'm
told
talking
Stella.
about. No, I'm talking about when Stella came over to you and said you on a pitch count. That I agree with because
okay.
you was already saying some stuff beforehand.
He was slurring.
Here's what's funny. You know how many shots I took? 0. Took 1 shot in the morning, and it was 2 hours later. I was,
So,
bro,
nigga, that's not 0 then.
the 1 shot in the morning's gone, bro. After the wedding, we did the whole wedding.
Oh, that
and
was the
everything.
one we all took.
that we all took together,
yeah,
bro.
Yeah, yeah.
I was fine. My ass was loud. I was loud the whole time because this nigga wouldn't stop making me laugh. Warren wouldn't stop making. So I was just loud. So I'm talking to her loud because I just finished laughing from this nigga
Because
again.
Warren is, I'm telling you right
nigga
now,
Warren
Warren
was
is
on one?
slapped.
His drunkenness came on me.
I was lit.
And
He's
what's
on one.
funny is because he was wearing his glasses the majority of the time, his sunglasses, so you wouldn't be able to tell, seeing his eyes, but you
Yeah.
could just tell, bro. I've never seen Warren like that.
Bro. I had no drinks, no
never
shots,
seen
no
him like
nothing,
that.
bro.
I was
So when
turned.
Stella came and told me that, I'm like, what? The fuck? So I got pissed. I told him, I go, hey, that's fucked up. Someone's trying to start some shit. Hold on. I'm gonna find out who it is.
No,
I
but
looked
you
at
were,
her.
but no, but you was doing because even Viv was even telling you like you need to chill.
She
you
didn't
need to
actually.
chill.
No,
she
do you know-
did.
no, she-
I was there. I was at the same time.
Nigga, that's not what she
you.
told me. She literally was like, "No, she's being a bitch." Like I was like, yeah,
No.
fuck her.
I'm not talking about that lady. I have no
Oh.
idea about that person.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm talking about other situations at the table because it even got to the point.
What you mean other situations? Nigga, you gotta fucking elaborate. Nigga, I wasn't there.
No, but hey,
Tell me what happened.
Is that my problem? Is that my problem?
Disneyland.
Tell me the situation at the table.
What the
No.
situation was.
We were just at the table and it was just too much extra commentary.
That's Tony.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying though.
Just talking.
I know, but that was the thing though, because that's what you. That's exactly what you would say.
Look at Tony's face.
Because she would say, hey, babe, she'd be like, you would chill, and you'd be like, man, I'm just fucking talking.
Because I was like, I'm just talking. I can't laugh. I can't talk and laugh at the same time, or else they're gonna be like, oh, this nigga's loud. Like, oh my god, dude, like what the fuck? I can't talk and laugh at the same time because everybody stares. Oh, he's too happy. He's too happy. Like,
Oh,
man.
shit.
that shit was crazy to me. I'm
Okay.
like, how come I can't just fucking laugh? Because if I laugh, if the whole place goes, oh my god, look at him. Oh my god. I'm like, I ain't even drank, idiots. What the fuck is wrong with you?
You are the type to fuck up the whole
Jesus,
location,
bro.
though. I will say that.
Don't invite me, nigga. Don't invite me.
You are well known.
Here we go. Here it is. Don't invite me. Just don't.
Nah.
I'm not for everybody. I'm not for everybody.
That's
that's
a
not-
good
that's
point.
a fact.
That's a
If
good
I'm
point.
not, dude,
It's a good point.
I
Fuck
agree.
you, we
That's
say
how.
fuck
That's
each other, I don't get her.
That's how. That's how I am. I ain't everybody's cup of tea.
Right. I'm like, fuck you then. Because if I can't laugh, fuck you. Like, that's what that shit was about. I couldn't believe me laughing about people scared. They were just terrified. Like,
Right.
oh my God.
Oh, for me, I didn't give a shit.
Oh, no.
Because you
of
know
course.
me. But other people were like, oh
but,
my God,
but
he's
it was
laughing.
like, but it was
Who
no,
was
but it was
scared?
People were scared that when I laughed, I would laugh and I'd see people like,
They're having too much fun.
See, that part I didn't see.
and I'm like,
Yeah, I
what
don't-
the
I
fuck?
didn't
can't
see
laugh?
none of that.
It's called taking over the wedding. You know, now you become.
Oh, there you go. Yeah,
you
it
become
could've
the
been
main
that.
attraction of the
Like,
wedding, opposed to
Jesus
the
Christ.
focus
But
being
this wasn't
on.
happening. But this wasn't happening during none of the ceremony part.
Even
No,
then,
this was all
even
reception.
then,
This is all reception.
Even then,
Well,
It's still-
even though not even like because there's even there's even parts of the reception that are going that you know that are happening. That's
Right.
a part of it. That's the vocal point is on that situation. That wasn't even happening during that. This was during the downtime.
you just chilling, partying.
Before they getting ready for the food to get ready. Like nobody's
Because I got
speaking.
pissed
Nope.
at that nigga that wouldn't give me my drink.
Oh my god!
Because I wanted a drink and he goes, 130. I go, it's 121. You can't
yeah.
just slime me a drink.
Oh, but that was way earlier though.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, that's what you're talking about, the waiting time. So I'm like sitting there like, bro.
No.
so that's the
I'm
thing.
talking about we're already seated. We already came out and did our intros and everything.
Oh, we still hadn't had a drink. We didn't have a drink till like 40 minutes into our shit.
bartender, he was acting funny.
Yeah, no,
man.
we didn't. Yeah,
Like,
we
what
didn't
the
get.
fuck?
Yeah, we didn't get the drink till.
We didn't
later.
drink till hell later. I'm like, dude, I need a drink, bro. Like,
He
give
was
me
acting
a drink.
funny, yeah.
Acting ridiculous, bro.
So you're validating the reason why they said to put you on a pitch count
No.
because
How's
you
that
was already
validated?
pissed off that you didn't get your first drink and you was trying to get the second and
No.
third.
The
same
validating the
time as
pitch
the
count would
first.
say validating the pitch count would assume the fact that I've drank too much. I didn't drink anything. So how's that validating it?
But we know drunk Tony could end the wedding.
Oh god!
Yeah,
Oh,
but it didn't
God.
happen. We didn't get that far.
Oh god!
Drunk
was-
Tony is like
Jesus.
you're
No.
cops is called you in jail for the night.
Facts.
For a
Disneyland
couple
jail.
nights. Yeah.
Facts.
It didn't get that far. We couldn't.
You was lit when you got to my room that night.
Oh yeah, because I finally got drinks in me later on. Jesus.
That's wild though, man. You know, y'all said a lot, and I still don't know what the fuck happened.
No, that's not our fault.
Next time, be better friends with someone.
Honestly, it ain't my job to be better friends with nobody. It's out
Yes,
here
it
like,
is.
Man.
nah.
Then you would have known what happened. You'd have been there.
I look at
Anyway.
it. I look at it like this: if you fuck with me, you fuck with me, and you know. And if not, then you just don't. That's your loss. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. But no, in general, that has no. Damn, I said that, and that kind of insinuates that. Damn, nah. In general,
Somebody feeling some type of way.
nah. I really, honestly, I know Stella Bud. I can honestly tell you that I haven't really kicked it with him in a setting where we would get to know each other. We played football a few times, right? We played football a few times.
Did you tackle him or something? You-
Nah, nigga, come on, I'm a big dude. He would never guard me. You know, I'm just in general.
That's why you didn't go. That's why right there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Anyways,
shout out to Kendrick Lamar. He put out a great show.
hold on. Wait, before you even go, shout out to Kendrick Lamar. Anybody call this nigga Drake?
So from what I heard at the park, he had a little run-in with somebody that said he looked like Drake.
Oh, Drizzy Drake was in the motherfucking building.
She looked at you. Oh my God, he looks like Drake.
At what point?
At Disneyland, right?
At Disneyland.
Park?
Oh my God, it's Drake. Oh my God, it's Drake.
I don't remember that. It was some. We went to one place. I don't know. It was called 99 Bottles.
Okay.
This is in Santa Ana, basically.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, spot's cool, billiards, the whole thing. Playing pool, whatever. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't never seen Maury being played on TV at a bar.
Damn, they did play Maury. I remember that shit. I was like, what the fuck?
Not the
They
father.
was playing Are You the Father? They was playing that episode. They had that shit on a loop. I was like, and I was entranced. I was like, you know what? This might be smart because I'm up there listening. I'm actually invested. I'm looking up at it and like, damn, who is he? The father? Like I'm over here.
Wow.
But anyway,
Off that half a glass of tequila.
hey man, hey, shout out to 99 Bottles because I don't know whoever that bartender was, but man, you gave me a full.
Was it the girl?
Yeah,
Yeah, she was cool. She was cool.
A full cup of Patron. I'm talking about all the way to the top. When I said I wanted Patron and pineapple, that's all I wanted. Patron and pineapple. And I just see her pouring that shit. And I'm like, the cup is like this high. And she just pouring it. And I'm like, okay, when's she about to stop? Like, 'cause you should be stopping about here. That shit kept going almost all the way up to the top. Then she get the gun and give me like a half a squirt.
Hey, she did a solid right
And
there.
I'm like, you basically gave me like $50, $60 worth of alcohol in this cup. And yeah.
Solid,
Shout out
huh?
to y'all.
Solid.
It was crazy, man.
Had to do straight.
I knew LA was all about the Vato shit, but like the whole, I'm from the Barrio, like it was like everybody in the Barrio was there, bro. Like the homeboys were there with the checkered shirts, the fucking long socks. All the chicks was all with the eyeliner and everything. Like,
Was that offensive?
crazy.
Was that offensive? Vadio. Like, is that a bad word?
No, it's just
Offensive?
that's how they.
Vadio.
No, that's where they from, man. That's what they clap, and it's crazy. Like seeing them all there, but then like there was no like beef. It was all cool.
No,
Like,
no,
they
Good
were cool.
times. Good times. Yeah.
And I had that one person when I walked to the bathroom. They said I heard some chick say, "Oh, he look like Drake." I got that one thing.
So you labeled in my phone and the contact. He is named Drake.
I don't know. You need to change that.
I can't, man, bro. So we was
Yes,
in,
you can.
We was
it's called use your fingers.
What am I going to label? What are you going to be named?
Dr.
My
Coates,
name.
Dr.
No,
Coates, no,
hell
Dr.
no.
Coates.
Hell no.
I don't know why he got me as like I'm an MD. I don't know why
You
he
supposed
got
to
that.
Because
do that.
the movie The Mask, the doctor is about to operate.
But what happened in Vegas is my bachelor party. We were in Vegas, and man, I mean, we was lit. We wilded out, right? But we noticed a few females, like, they came up to him and was like, "Oh my God, you look like Drake!" Like,
Did they wiggle the bottom side like that?
bro, they was on him like they damn near wanted to ask
Like
for
they
an
was in heat,
autograph. You
like
know
a
what I
deer
mean?
rubbing against bark.
So we was like, fuck it. It was Tiger. Tiger was performing. And me and my other homie, he's big as me. We put our shades on and we'd walk in front of him, like he was right behind us. Like we was his bodyguards. And everywhere we go, like these females were like, "Oh my God, it's Drake." Like, bro, never live that shit down. That's why you are labeled in my phone, Drizzy Drake. He'd bring him over and then,
What would y'all do? What would y'all do? What would y'all do?
we knock him down, you know what I mean? Like, shit,
He was knocking who
He
down?
was the main attraction. He'd bring him in, and then you gotta basically pick. You gotta pick from the little ones that are falling off the tree. Like, no, I got you, baby. If he don't want you, I got you right here, baby. Come with me, I got you right here. You know what I mean? I got you, baby.
It
Come
is
right
like
over
it, bro.
here.
I
baby.
got-
In Sacramento, let me stop you before you go home and have another.
Another Bart Simpson. You gotta chill out.
Y'all niggas need to be cool off that.
Don't you
Y'all
going?
niggas need to be cool off that.
But he's right about that, bro. Because when we went on a trip to Vegas, bro, I'll never forget telling 40 women off at one time. All 40 of them wanted robbed. And I was like, you didn't hear me because I think you walked off and went to the server. But all these bitches like, "Oh, I want to talk to him.
Yep.
Because my boy Justin and Tomas that were there with us were trying to talk to these girls. I'm like, wait, you trying to talk to him? Well, so's your homegirl. And so's your other homegirl. And guess what? You ain't as fine as her. So which makes you think you going to get him? No. Hey, all y'all, stop. These 2 girls have a chance. The rest of y'all, no. Fall back.
Right? Hey.
Fall the fuck
you
back.
gotta
Get with
pick-
who you're supposed to get with.
Get the low hanging fruit.
Talk to who you're supposed to talk
He's
to.
an early Kevin Samuels.
You gotta pick the
I'm
low
like, what
hanging
are you
fruit.
doing,
He's
bro?
like, he said,
Pick it
you
up.
Like, I was never been that mad in my life. I'm just like, oh my God. And then you two, if he goes up there with Pauly D, you ain't got a chance. The bitch is up there finer. I told him straight up. I told him, I had to. I was like, God, someone needs to fucking tell him there's no Santa Claus.
You stupid, bro.
Bro, you stupid, man.
You stupid, bro.
Jesus.
You need to change that out your phone. Bro.
Nah, I can't, bro. It's forever burnt in my mind, bro. It was a whole.
No,
it
you
was
can
a whole
use
thing, bro.
your fingers.
Nah.
And change it to my name.
I'm gonna change it to, instead of just Drake, I'm gonna change it to Drizzy Drake. We'll put the Drizzy in front of it.
What's Drizzy mean? I don't know.
Please,
I need an
please,
Urban Dictionary for all my
please
shit.
don't.
Urban that shit. This nigga Google checked me earlier. Fuck shit. Can't lie on shit nowadays.
Urban
You're trying to
Dictionary.
lie. You fibbing.
Nah, man, that shit was wild.
We need to talk about the other club we stepped out to in L.A.
Oh, that's
We
right.
went
What was
Oh
that?
yeah, went to the Heat Ultra Lounge.
Heat Ultra. Yeah.
That was cool.
It looked like it was popping.
packed.
Yeah.
It was definitely packed.
What was the vibe there? Because he said it was.
It was a mixture of like hip hop, you know,
Okay.
mixed a little, you know, and stuff like that. It was.
You don't
it
want to
was
hear
cool.
the definition of Drizzy.
Yeah, no, I'd rather not. Just be honest. But yeah, it was cool. Yeah, it was cool. We went. That was our first night out. That was
Friday night.
Yeah, Friday night we went. Just you know, with
If anybody falls
everybody.
about the night, they were live for like what, 20 seconds?
Like 20
They were out there.
seconds.
Yeah, it looked lit. It looked
I was
live.
turned. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie. I was that night was my worst night.
Was it?
Oh yeah, because I was throwing them back because I had the dark in me, but then I switched it up once Justin got there.
Yeah.
and him and I was both on the Henny. I switched it up because I was drinking whiskey the whole day, like the whole night that we started, and then I switched it up to Henny, and so I had a Henny. I got him one. I was like, man, what you drinking? He was like, man, I'm going with the Henny. He was like, bought him a Henny. We both had another one, and then I went to the bathroom. This dude had another one for me.
Right.
Bro, I took
with
that
it.
back. I
Hey.
was all like,
Hey,
yeah, that's
It's
it.
a good night.
That's it.
It's
And
a
then,
good
and then
night.
so me and my girl, we left. And the next day I was talking to him. I said, bro, that last one was the one.
the one.
I said, that was time to go.
Hey, Justin, my nigga, bro. Like, man, when we got hired
Shout out to
together,
Justin.
when we got
He was
hired
taller,
together,
he'd be like Lenny Kravitz.
Stupid.
we was in the same hiring group out in Pleasanton. You know, when they, take you out there for a full week doing your training and shit. Me and that nigga was, he a real nigga, man.
He is.
I'm gonna just
Me
say
and
that,
nigga
man.
was lit at the wedding.
Yeah, he a real nigga,
was
man.
lit.
Fuck with him. I fuck with him.
Shout out to that.
You didn't have his shoes, chandelier shoes.
Justin
Yeah.
was looking clean too. at the
Yeah,
wedding.
he had some steppers
Yeah,
on. You
he
talking
was
about
looking
some
fly as
steppers?
fuck.
Toe tappers.
He had some good joints on.
Yeah, because you say steppers, I think you talk about straps, but the toe
That's
tappers.
because of him.
That's motherfucker.
Yeah, he had
Because I
some
can
nice
use
click
the
clacks.
Urban
Yeah.
Dictionary.
Yeah, it was a cool little spot that they had up there. It was kind of it was in like the Garden District or the Garden View, something like that. Over there,
It was a cool venue.
right near Disneyland, actually.
I wish we would have had a table. We probably would have experienced it better.
We almost did, but it was
Yeah.
just kind of one of them. We just
Yeah.
wanted to go.
It was
and
on a
just-
whim.
Yeah, we just kind of went. And it was one of them things.
Well, that's a part about what we doing, man. About the night, we going out to these clubs and really kind of giving you our opinion on them and what days we need to do that on. You know what I mean? Obviously, it's already starting to transgress in L.A., but city to city, man. Find out when we in there, and we're going to grade you the best we could. Like I mentioned, we were at La Terraces after he came back from L.A. I think you just got off the flight, and you rode with me to La Terraces.
Shit was crazy.
It was cool, man. Like I mentioned, all these locations we're talking about, obviously this is about the night, and we're talking about these clubs. Now, earlier you were mentioning something about like bands that are happening, some things that are happening in these clubs.
This is just something I stumbled on, man. In Australia, man. I don't know what y'all doing at Club 77. Apparently, staring is now topic of conversation. You got to get consent
to stare.
before you can stare at somebody. Let's play it real quick, man. Warren, cue that up for us real quick. It's already up.
Consent to stare.
Yeah,
Shit. Let
hit that
alone
play button.
try to holler at a bitch.
You got to rewind it.
Yeah, you think you have to go back. There you go. Just hit the rewind.
Go back
Go
more.
back.
Go back more.
Go back.
Roll there.
Keep going. Keep going.
Talk about Australia.
There you go. He's setting it up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
In a flash, you're being shown the door kicked out by the bouncer for
Non-consensual staring. What the fuck?
Reporting a Darlinghurst nightclub has banned staring without verbal consent.
So I gotta walk up to the bitch and say, I'm interested?
That's crazy.
So you can't stare at the DJ?
Can't
That's
stand
crazy.
nobody.
Nobody.
Well, not even the bartender?
Nobody. Who can stare at you like me?
This nigga's in the basement doing this fucking shit on fucking the news. Nigga, get a better background. Put a blur in the background. Nigga, what the fuck?
You're right. He wants them to feel safe.
He says they want people to feel safe.
They got the Patreon scanner there. Niggas with bans for staring.
That's crazy.
You're staring too long. Staring 9 seconds, my G.
Hold on, hit pause on that, man. Let me say this because I believe we mentioned it when Molly and Wendy were on the, on our show. How do you approach women nowadays? And the stare was for show. One of those things that I knew, like when you're on the dance floor, if I'm feeling you and I'm vibing and I make eye contact with you and you give me that eye contact, that is, I'm not going to say it's open invitation, but it's like, oh shit, she may be feeling the same thing I'm feeling. Let me go approach her and see if it's real. You know what I mean?
Right.
So how in the fuck are you supposed to approach and meet new people when you're single?
Here's the point. You're not supposed to. It's a feminist double standard that gets
What
pushed
the
and
fuck?
fucking now institutionalized because it's a fucking law. Now it's like, wow,
Well, it's
so
not
the
a
girls
law.
can stare.
It's not a law.
It's not a law, it's just a
a
rule.
This is a policy of this nightclub.
Policy of this nightclub.
That's
It's not
fucking
every
crazy.
It's like,
nightclub.
wow.
Let's get it right. It's not a law.
So it's like, but you know what I mean? If they do it, all of a sudden other places, if they trend and they're the best place, other places are going to start doing it. You know what I mean? It's so stupid that they can actually do something like this. It's
Right.
crazy.
That is
What the fuck?
crazy.
Like, you're going to kick me out for what? All of a sudden a lawsuit happens during the kick out. Like we get into a scuffle because you think this or that. Like that's crazy. That blows my mind that this is something that's allowed. I don't even know what they have in the UK. I don't know how their laws are, but
Well, that's not UK. It's Australia.
oh shit, yeah, my bad, Australia. But it's like, wow, that's just, man, Jesus Christ, like for staring, really.
Fuck, I'll tell you right now, I'll get kicked out of every club in fucking Austria. Shit, if a bitch got a BBL.
Y'all both got it
and
wrong.
she
Y'all
got
niggas
that,
you mean,
and she got that
let me-
big
let me
ass
stop
booty,
you. Let me
nigga. I'm
stop you. Let me
staring
stop
all
you.
night,
Let me stop
nigga.
you right here. Look, y'all.
I'm following and shit with my fucking binoculars. Like, look at this big ass
Hey,
booty right
hey.
here. Goddamn, kick me out.
We about to cut it. We about to cut it because both y'all niggas got it wrong. The nigga just said Australia. Your ass saying UK. And your
Because
ass
their
just said-
flag.
you just said Austria.
I did
It's
say-
Australia. Both y'all niggas got it fucked up. God damn.
It's all the same
Take
shit.
their drinks
We
away.
don't give up.
Yeah,
No, we
they
don't.
had too much.
I don't have any. No, look, like
So wait, Austria?
their flag is the same. It just has UK's flag up in the left corner. It's like, and they're both colonized by the same fucking British enterprise. Like it is what it is. It's fucking, it's still UK to me.
But bro, man, if you
It's
got,
not the UK. It's a whole nother place.
I get you there.
It's a whole nother place.
Dog, I
But
can't
the
stare.
flag, the flag still.
The flag don't matter.
That goes against
UK
what.
flag in the corner.
That goes against when women get their tits and ass done. Like, am I not supposed to stare because you got them done and you're looking good? Come on, that's fucked up. It's like you're almost antagonizing me to look.
But here's my thing. That's
But
why I'm
then
talking
you
about the
wanna kick
double-edged
me
sword.
out.
They can stare at us though. What if I go, hey, now fuck that, hey bouncer. This bitch is staring too long.
You could do
at
that.
my bulge. I don't like that.
You could do that. There's nothing that says you couldn't do that.
Do women really do
You think
that?
they'll do
though,
it?
like
You think
that?
they'll really kick him out?
No, it's gonna be the same. If you the same. There's no incentive to do it for a man. It's the same difference if your woman is beating on you. The man ain't going to the police because he's gonna look like a bitch.
What if he's like, with the bulge? I said, look at my bulge. See, now you're staring. Now you out.
You gonna tell the bouncer that?
You
out.
staring now. You out now. The fuck?
No, to me, I think
And
this
what's
is.
the count? Did
I
they
feel-
say what the count
He said
was?
what-
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think this is. If you want my personal opinion, because obviously we don't know the ins and outs of the situation. All we know is that this club, Club 77,
Right.
in Melbourne, Australia, or Sydney, Australia, wherever they're at, is basically made this as a policy.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna be honest with you. What I get from it is they probably have gotten sued or they've gotten too many complaints, and this was an overreaction to try to satisfy
Fucking
people.
Karen.
Right.
I feel like some of this policy is good because they're laughing. When you watch this video, they're laughing.
Yeah.
The fucking club owners laughing.
Right.
The anchors laughing.
Right.
They ain't even taking this serious. But this is a real thing because I think that they're just doing this just to satisfy some people that may have felt
Karen
some
1,
type
2,
of
and
way.
3.
Maybe we got to take a look at the statistics out there. Maybe there's a lot of date rape happening, and people feel scared because.
But you can't connect that to staring though.
I mean,
If you go to this club, just wear your shades.
Facts. Get the winds on.
dig.
Yeah.
I'm
wear
not
your
going to
shades.
say
Yeah,
what
dig.
race. There is a race of people that stare, though, that I'm like, oh, stop staring like that, please.
Oh, you know what it is? I've actually had that recently at my job. Indians, right? Were you going to say that? Was I not supposed to say it?
Brother, I love her.
But I mean, I feel
You
like
know, like, oh, shit. Don't
I
do
feel
it.
like that's just how they are. They're different. You know what I mean? And
It's a culture thing.
It is a culture
It's a
thing.
culture
Yeah.
thing.
And that once again, should that be banned because it's a culture thing? Like, you know what I mean?
He
Like,
maybe loves her in his
I think
heart.
that's, but like I said, I think this is just an overreaction. I think it's an overreaction. They probably had an abundance of situations that
right.
happened, so they went to the full extreme. Say, all right, nobody can stare at nobody.
fuck. What's the point of going out to the club then?
That's basically what it
crazy.
is.
What's
It's
the
not.
point?
It's not smart. Even any logical person could see that this is dumb. It's stupid to enforce. Even if I was the bouncer, I wouldn't even enforce it.
Right.
I'd
But
be-
he's talking like he is. He's like, we want him to feel safe.
yeah, but he's got to say that. He's on what news station is this? Today in Australia, whatever
Right,
this is.
right.
News Australia. He has to say that. He has to say that.
In the basement of his club.
But that's what I'm saying. He has to say
In the
that.
place where they give you a stare, we're the ones that care. Nah, fuck you, man. Nah.
Nah, that's doing too much.
I
Right.
ain't going to Australia altogether.
Not at Club 77.
Nah, I wasn't going because all the
Nope.
fucking spiders. And shit.
Man.
Funnel. Oh, the funnels.
spiders.
The funnel ones. The big
Shit, all of them. The redback spider, that's bigger than the black widow. That's
Man.
worse.
Damn.
I got bit by a brown recluse one time. I
They
had a
got
hole
them
in my arm.
huntsmen.
Hole.
Like, I was able to stick a Q-tip. It's somewhere right here. You'll see a little discolored area somewhere in my arm. But I was able to stick a Q-tip in there, probably like this deep in my arm, because I was able to pull out pus. I was pulling out pus by the chunks of it, and had a hole. It was the size of like a dime in my arm.
Did you
And
find it, the spider?
I didn't find the spider, but I knew what area I was in when that shit happened. I'll tell you that.
Damn.
Australia?
You got to find that
Elk
nigga.
Grove, unfortunately.
You got to find that nigga.
I know. Trust me,
You
I
don't
know.
find them, man, it's problems.
It's facts. But what I found out later, because this shit was pain, bro. Like sleeping at night, having to have my arm up in certain locations, it was fucking horrible pain. I got on antibiotics pretty quickly, which helped it and kind of healed up. The area is numb. Like I can pinch this whole area wherever it's at. I don't feel shit in that
Yeah,
area.
I guess a bite from a brown recluse like destroys all
Yeah.
the skin in there.
Hell
Right.
yeah. Shit make you armor resistant.
What I found later is someone else who got bit in the leg by the same shit I got bit by lost his whole fucking leg.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't treat it,
You
If you
treat
don't
it.
treat that shit, lost his whole leg. I was like, motherfucker, I'd have been without my arm. Nigga, this the meat jacker.
but
The left arm king of Sacramento.
he said the meat jacker. That's what you want to use. You
Hey,
didn't,
nigga.
you didn't care about driving. You don't care about counting some money.
the meat
you don't care
jacker.
about using your phone. It's the meat jacker. That's the first thing you went to.
Why is the left hand better? How do you feel about
You
that?
give yourself a
Nah,
stranger.
the left hand's a stranger.
That's a stranger.
That's a stranger hand.
You never gave yourself a stranger, Tony?
Well, yeah, making it numb,
It's awkward.
like putting it,
It's
cutting off
awkward.
the
It's
blood
just like-
circulation is numb. You're like, what's this? What's that?
Get him started.
shit.
But yeah, fuck Australia with the spider bites.
That shit's
And
crazy.
apparently y'all club scene ain't gonna be all that good either.
Yeah,
Can't
that's
stare at nobody.
some whole other shit right there.
I'm staring at the bartender like, where my drink? Am I getting kicked out now?
Right.
It's just crazy because you can use that for a number of things.
No,
Girls
it-
can make shit up.
Yeah, you could literally just it's just another piece of ammo,
Right.
and it's gonna get abused. You know
How
what
do
I
you
mean?
even police that?
That's what I was saying. As a bouncer, I wouldn't even.
Yeah.
That's impossible to me.
I wouldn't say shit.
How do you even catch that in the act? Just because someone said they're staring at me too long, I got to kick them out. You don't even catch them in the act at that point, right?
Right.
Those are some hard things to do. It goes back hand in hand what I said when someone slaps their ass. Unless you grab in their hand and you can actually catch them in the act, it's hard to just start kicking people out. Like, you're going to lose business. You're going to lose money. Like, it's just ridiculous.
Well, the part that irritates me is the fact that women, like, when they go out, especially the way they dress, and I guarantee the women that complain about this shit are dressed
course.
very provocative. It's like, you dress like that for a reason. You dress like that because you want people to pay attention to you.
Sometimes you ain't even got to dress like that, and you still going to
And you
get
have, and if you have it, you have it. I'm like,
it. You got assets. You got assets.
we're in a world that just has so many problems. Don't make that one of them. Really, just
Assets.
don't. Like, it's crazy to me. Like walk by him and be like, you wish you could hit this and go to the bathroom. The fuck you doing? Like, chill out. The fact that you just like, you're going to let that get you, it bothered me. Then put more clothes on, or I don't know what to tell you. Like, why are you dressed like that in the first place? It just blows my mind.
You know, that's interesting you brought that up because I did just see a video. I know we're going over a little bit at a time, but it's appropriate.
No, not at all.
So it was a
Barely hour.
it was a girl. Apparently, you know, she's an Instagram model or something like that. You know, good looking body, good looking woman, attractive woman. Apparently, she took a shot, like a photo. Like half the photo's her ass. And she had like a fishnet outfit, like a neon green fishnet. Now her caption of it said something about her nigga took the picture, like her boyfriend took the picture, right? She went on the internet basically saying that I guess there was a sponsor that she was involved in and getting a deal. It was like a 5-figure deal, something. And they said that it was inappropriate for her to post that picture. And she basically went on there saying she tried to make the assumption of, matter of fact, let's pull it up. So y'all can get a take. Just do look up it was what's the name of that video? Just pull it up. You can just do a search.
What do you want me to search?
Just Abba and Preach. So ABA. Yeah. Yeah. And scroll down a little bit. Because I know they covered it. Shout out to Abba and Preach. These some guys that I think they covered it. No, keep going. Right there. There it is. It's the one that's 17, 13.
This one here.
Yeah. Well, see, that's her covering it. So this is a part of it. Yeah, this is a part of it.
That's nice. I mean, she got some cheeks.
That's actually amazing.
Other news, Bob. She has a Thoughtbox crotch shot on
Thoughtbox.
Thoughtbox. Hey, I love that song though. Thoughtbox. It got a little MA in that shit. Open it up. Shit fire.
I'm
Thoughtbox.
sure you do, Whitney.
Yeah, I know. Fuck. It's a fucking fire track. I don't give a fuck what you say. Thoughtbox.
where I haven't reacted to another YouTuber's content making reaction videos. When I went back to Auburn Preach, this popped up in my feed today, and I had not heard this story, so shout out to them for putting me onto it. But yeah, let's let the fellas talk a little bit, and then
She cute too. Who that is?
Melanie King.
In America, in the Western world, is a sickness. It is deviant. And we do not want it.
I like him already.
So,
that's the harsh reality that black content creators face.
Fine.
Nowhere in the contract were there any stipulations given around what kind of content I could post, except okay. So she
see, that's why. Just pause it real quick, just because this is kind of long.
So,
But basically, she goes on. She's trying to defend the picture, taking the photo. But the I guess the brand that she was going to get paid a deal on basically said it was inappropriate. Reached out to her agent or something like that and said it was inappropriate. That's fine. It's her explanation, and I'm like, okay, that's a bunch of bullshit. And I think that's where Tony was going with the conversation as far as dressing provocatively. It's like, you can dress however you want to dress. I feel like you could do it whatever you want to do,
okay.
but deal with the consequences.
Okay. The backlashes that come
Period.
with it. Right. I mean, of
She
course.
goes on. If you listen to this, it's just this situation is too long. Actually, look up because I want to hear her explanation. I want y'all to take it. Go to Albert and Preach. Just search it again, and it'll come up. Just, hit their page right there. Yeah, because they covered it. Just hear theirs because it's going to show you what she talked about.
Since we're talking about pages on YouTube,
That
please
one right
do
there,
not
1357.
Do not forget to
440. There you go.
like and subscribe on our content. We are here every week.
Mindset in America, in the Western world, is a sickness.
It's a sickness.
And we do not want it.
What?
I'd like to take a minute to discuss the harsh reality that
We do want it. We want the sickness.
lost out on a 5-figure brand deal for posting this picture.
Honestly, I don't think that's a bad picture. It shows her cheeks
That
a little bit.
is, bro. Come on now.
Okay, all right.
Stop.
When you zoom in a little bit and you see the cheeks
Stop.
a little bit more in high def,
Stop,
then yes.
bro.
But I mean, on normal, it
Get the
looks...
fuck out of here.
All right, I'm going to shut up. Mm-hmm. See, she thought it wasn't inappropriate either. I seen worse.
I disagree.
I see titties on Instagram all day.
So Rob, you think it's inappropriate?
Not all day.
From a 0 to a 10, where do you think it's at on the Richter scale?
I don't want to go on. I don't want to make comparisons because I want to keep it on what the situation is. But I would say you can pause it. My thing is this: it has nothing to do with the level because what you're trying to do is make the comparison. You trying to make the comparison. I'm not playing that game. Mm-hmm. The thing is that you posted this video, you put it up there. I don't have a problem with the picture. Cool, have your cheeks out. That's fine.
Okay.
But she's putting it out there because she lost a brand deal, a 5-figure brand deal because of this. And she's saying that it's not inappropriate, not just because of that. If you listen to what she said it had to do with black appropriation. The fact that black bodies have been over-sexualized. Bitch, you over-sexualized. You took the damn picture. Okay. What you mean you being over-sexualized? You took that. Well, it ain't like you fully covered and somebody said like you doing too much.
Right.
Like you posted that or your man posted that. Number one, your man posted that?
Right. He took the photo.
She said that this was a playful thing for her embracing something about her love for her man. Then why we all got to see it?
I mean, shit, if we get 50-50
because it's not just his girl, it's our girl too.
Right.
She's our girl now.
Apparently, it's my girl.
If I'm getting a cut, nigga, I'm going to post that photo. Shit.
Because we're all going to that. Yep. It's our girl now.
I see what you're saying. I do see what you're saying.
She full of shit. I don't care what she said.
It wasn't appropriate.
She full of shit.
It wasn't. It was juicy. It was nice. Her booty was juicy, right?
Look like
Popeye's chipping.
Like
I want to bite into that shit.
Abba had on there. He said that thing looked like a bag of oranges.
I feel different about it. I don't think it's
like a bag of oranges. Shout out to Abba.
I don't think it's that inappropriate. Honestly,
right.
I don't, because Instagram. I don't know if you guys know like the rules on Instagram. Like if a girl doesn't have like underwear on, then it's inappropriate. You know what I mean? Like if she's on Instagram and she's like twerking, she has a thong on.
She didn't have underwear.
She could do it. But she's covered though.
No.
See,
You're missing it. You're missing it, Warren. You're thinking that this post was banned. Instagram has not banned this post.
That's what I'm saying. So the Instagram, it was appropriate.
So the question really comes.
It's not about that.
It's the question.
I don't care. Like, this is my thing. It's not about that. It's about her, what she's talking about. She posted this picture. Ain't nobody got a problem with it. She ain't got a problem with it. Obviously, her man ain't got a problem with it because he the one that took it.
I ain't got a problem with it.
We ain't got a problem with it because we looking. We like to see a bag of oranges too.
Right.
But her brand company that was going to pay her 5 figures had a problem with it.
That's the question.
And they pulled out and took the money. And they should have the right to do that because you represent them with whatever she's trying to sell.
100%. Yeah.
And you got literally fishnets on with no drawers on, with double cheeked
She
up.
ain't got drawers
what's
on.
the
Hey, hold on.
company,
She ain't got drawers on, nigga. Rewind that shit real quick.
It doesn't matter. To me,
Rewind
it's
that shit
irrelevant.
real quick.
I don't give
I
a
didn't-
damn. I don't give a
I
damn
didn't
if
see
she's
that
selling
part.
Vaseline.
I didn't see that
It don't
part.
matter.
And rewind
The
that.
fact is, it wasn't for them.
Oh shit.
This nigga,
Oh shit.
this nigga went.
Bag of oranges.
Right.
Can we zoom in on there? Okay. Anyways, the question really comes down to who the fuck was the brand?
Exactly.
It doesn't matter. Why y'all asking irrelevant questions?
Because was it the Gap? Okay, then that makes sense. It's not fucking appropriate, right?
It doesn't matter who it was.
It is.
It does.
It's
It does
appropriate.
matter. It
Fall
does.
into the gap.
It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter. I don't care if you say.
I
I
don't think it does.
don't think it
I
does.
think it does
Some
matter.
I don't think it
sponsors-
matters at all.
So let's say it was a Budweiser commercial. Some
Bro,
sponsors
but-
would like
okay,
that.
this is the reason why I say
Throw
it
a
doesn't
Budweiser
matter.
can
This
on
is
that.
the reason why. And see y'all. I ain't gonna lie, man. Y'all sound like some simp niggas. Y'all sounding like some simps right now because y'all trying to make some excuses for this chick.
Sims.
There ain't no excuses because what you're trying to basically say is, oh, because based on the brand, or if it's Budweiser, or if it's a bikini type of swimsuit brand, then why would they have a problem with it? Obviously, it ain't one of them. Because if it was a swimsuit, if it was Budweiser, they wouldn't give a fuck. Obviously, it's something else where they do give a fuck about your cheeks being double cheeked up on a Sunday afternoon, looking like a bag of oranges.
I'm gonna go ahead
And I'm saying this, I ain't got no problem with it.
Right.
I have
Okay.
no problem
Okay.
with it.
No problem
Me
with
looking at it. But if that brand is saying they got a problem with it, that's the thing about it is, that's a whole nother conversation in itself. The part that I'm saying she's full of shit on It's because she tried to use black issues
Okay.
is the reason why
Okay.
that they had a problem with it. Bitch, your man took that fucking photo. Ain't nobody over sexualized you. He took that photo and you made the decision to put it on Instagram.
To live your best
you
life.
over sexualize yourself to live your best life, as you just said. Now your ass is 5 figures less.
But what if she?
That's on you.
Hold on, Warren.
Wait,
I
hold
got
on.
something to say because this nigga just called me a motherfucking simp.
You sounded like one. You
How
defended
the
her.
fuck am I a simp?
You
nigga?
sound like a beta nigga.
I'm gonna flip this. I'm gonna flip the script on you. You sound like a simp.
How I sound like one?
Because nigga, I would be comfortable. I'd be comfortable taking photos and posting that shit out there on the gram if this motherfucker's getting paid and I'm getting paid.
But you
too.
making a whole lot of
nigga,
ifs.
I'm pimping.
You making
nigga.
a whole lot of ifs.
It's big pimping over
Number
here,
one,
nigga.
you
I'm
ain't
getting
pimping.
my. I'm
You're
getting
not
my
pimping.
cheddar, nigga.
You're not pimping.
I'm taking the photo. I'm getting my cheddar too, nigga. I ain't finna just put your assets out online, nigga, and I not get no profit of that shit, nigga. I'm pimping over here, nigga. Big pimping says been pimping says
Isn't
big
that a
pimping
definition
over
of a
here,
simp?
nigga.
Wait, doesn't a simp
Anyway,
like simp and a cuck
I
are
see
kind of
what
the
you're
same? It's
saying
like,
as
that's kinda
far as
cuckish.
the black
See,
appropriation.
you
she
put
was
a
using
you
the
put
wrong.
no. You put a whole lot of ifs like he getting paid. Do you know he's getting paid?
Nigga, if that's my girl,
No.
nigga, you better be
I don't
getting
care
paid.
about none of that. I don't care about
In-
none of that.
in my
I don't
aspect.
care about none of that. Do you know he's getting paid?
Fuck him.
No, I'm telling you.
Fuck
it
him.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm talking about there. But you ain't though. Your ass about to go home and do the Bart Simpson. So chill out. We talking about him.
Don't get me killed.
We
nigga,
talking
in my
about
shit,
him.
nigga.
We talking about him. And he took the photo, which is fine. My thing is this. I don't care about the situation. He can take the photo. She can want him to take the photo. She can post it on Instagram. Cool. Ain't nobody tripping. I'm not tripping. Instagram ain't tripping. Nobody's tripping. Only one person was tripping.
The
The
sponsor.
brand.
Yeah.
The sponsor, the one that's going to get you paid, right? So you fucked up a bag
That's
because
true.
you wanted to show appreciation to your man.
That's true.
See, my whole point of view from it is I want to hold the company accountable because we don't know who the company is. Like, what if
Right.
it was?
But why
what
do
if-
we need to hold him accountable? I'm for him.
Because what if it was Trojan, a condom company?
But that's the thing. So y'all
We
making
don't
some
know
bait-
what it- we don't know
See,
what it
that's
is.
why I'm talking. That's why I said
But
y'all beta. Y'all doing some beta shit because y'all know if it was one of them type of companies,
We don't.
they wouldn't care.
But
we
you
don't
know
know,
either.
though.
You don't
Stop.
know either,
We
Rob.
Stop.
don't
But
know.
we do
Stop.
know.
either.
Stop that shit.
Hold on,
y'all
we do
sounded-
know.
y'all trying to make excuses for the chick
Hold on.
instead of holding them accountable.
It could be
Hold on.
reality.
That's what it
no,
is.
No. We do know. That's the difference of saying like, oh, so I put they said the word fuck in this movie. So do we know it's the niggas that are with rated G or it's the niggas with rated R?
So
I
let
have no
me.
idea what you were
I'm gonna
saying.
say this. I'm gonna say this right now. Let me finish this part. Let me finish that part. Because
Can you say fucking rated G?
Wait a minute. So when I'm gonna say this part, if you her, and let's go with y'all's dumbass premise. Let's go with that. Let's go with it. Let's say it's Trojan. Let's say it's Budweiser. Let's say it's a swimsuit brand or something like
Then
that,
obviously
right?
they wouldn't care.
Why wouldn't she say that? If I'm trying to defend my actions, I would say, well, you're a fucking condom company. I would say that. She ain't say that. It wasn't one of them.
I mean, we don't-
It was something else.
We do know
that
though.
was. It wasn't one of them type
It's
of
a
companies.
it's a rated G company.
But
Yeah.
she might have an
Touche.
AG and they put a gag order on her. Don't say nothing. You know what I mean? You
Ga-
can speak
gag,
on it, but
don't say
don't
gag.
don't say who it was.
If they put a gag on it, she wouldn't even have brought it up.
no, because there's a lot of NFL players that talk about their contract, but they won't speak like specifically what the issue is and what the problem is. But they'll speak generally of like what the problem was.
Bro, y'all going a
You know
whole
what I
lot of
mean?
reaching.
Yeah,
Y'all
I'm
doing a
just saying.
whole lot of reaching.
I'm just saying, like,
Y'all- bro,
I
y'all
would
doing
love
something.
to know what the company is.
I don't need to know.
I see what you're saying.
I don't need to
Yeah,
know.
I get your
You're
point
looking
of
at
view,
the
yeah.
you're looking at the work
I get
side of
what
it, the
Rob is saying,
contract,
yeah.
political. You know, I see what you're saying, but what I'm
No,
saying,
I don't care that she posted. I don't care.
No, we see that. We
I don't
agree.
care.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is she's trying to. This is the bigger issue that I have with her. It's not
Black
really about the fact that they decided to pull out the deal or whatever because of the photo. That's a consequence. You learn from it. Next time, don't do that. Right? It is what it is. You
risked it,
you
yeah.
fumbled the bag. Cool. Learn the next time.
Right.
What I do have a problem with is you trying to use black plight, black issue that real women go through to try to say what you did and trying to say that we. She's saying you is over sexualizing her.
She's still trying to get her bag. She's trying to come up with the political correct.
But that's the
statement in order for
bullshit,
her to
and
get
that's
her
why.
bag.
But that's the thing, though. So you making excuses.
Okay. No,
You a beta nigga, like I just said.
Damn.
Yeah.
Like you were making excuses for this chick.
I see what
She
you're
need to be
saying.
held accountable.
I see what
She
you're
trying to
saying.
use black plight and trying to use real issues that's with real black people that really go through this. Like the one teacher that got fucking that they didn't allow her to teach
Criticized for how she
because
dressed.
how she was dressed,
How
and
she
she's
looked.
completely covered.
Right. I remember seeing
That right there is an example of what she's talking
She
about.
was a bad teacher, motherfucker.
But she
Oh
was
my
covered
God.
though. She was 100% covered.
100% covered.
But that's my thing. They're
Scrumptious.
over sexualized because she's in a teacher setting. She's not putting that out like that. But that's what I'm saying. She's trying to make herself like she's that teacher.
Right.
Nah, bitch, you got fucking orange nets on.
I remember having a teacher like that.
That's
too.
what I'm saying. So
Shit.
stop that shit.
No.
Like
So,
stop that.
I see what you're saying.
I'm just
not
speaking
gonna
on it
deny
to
that.
kind of Tony is the one who broached the whole conversation with the fact that you putting out here with this provocative, outfit on and you don't expect to get treated as such. Dave Chappelle told us about this. He talked about it in his bit. Like you don't walk like if I can't walk around here and put a police uniform on, and then I can't expect nobody to come up to me acting like I'm the police. I can't walk up to them saying, "Oh, because I'm dressed this way, you expect I'm a police officer." No,
Right.
if you got some hoe shit on, you're gonna get treated like one. You're gonna get the cat calls. You're gonna get all of it. I'm not saying you deserve to get sexually assaulted. None of that stuff. None of that's true. But you have to own that.
Right, own up to it.
You got to own that you putting yourself in that position.
I'm gonna give her an excuse one more time. What were her photos before that?
I don't care, bro.
Were they
You
tasteful
bro,
like
this
that
nigga,
too?
you stretching.
All right,
You over here
all
trying to
right.
make.
That's why I
Bro, you
was.
over here.
I was.
You over here trying to, man.
I'm trying to figure it out. I don't know the whole story,
God
so I'm trying
damn.
to dive deep into it. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Anyways, man, this was a special episode, guys. We honestly went off the script.
This teacher?
I had a teacher like that. I can say her
You had a
name
teacher
because
like that?
her name was Miss Garcia. She had cakes for days.
Like that though?
Selling bakeries, man.
Nigga.
Selling bakers.
Oh, shit, I'm going back to school.
And as much as we do it right now is what we did in school. All we do is talk about it. What's the harm in talking about it?
Knowing that girls get to just do all this kind of shit, bro.
And
What's,
see,
what's the problem with that, Tony?
there's nothing wrong with her. Nothing wrong with her being a thick
I just,
woman.
bro, I'm sorry,
in,
bro.
in
Like
school.
we just, I don't know.
Times have changed.
This world's funny,
That's
bro.
what it's telling us.
I can't
Times have
say that.
changed.
I can't say this. I can't say that it wouldn't be a distraction, but
It
she's
was.
Oh, it was.
But
It was.
she's not doing anything wrong.
Not at all.
Correct.
But the difference is that back in my day, I'm an old
The
nigga.
only
I
thing
can
she's
say
trying
that.
to do is teach us 2 + 2.
Right. It's 3. And that
Nigga, I'm
ass.
learning.
And that ass.
2 cheeks.
But back in my day, I'm an old nigga when I can say that, right?
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
Back in my day when we had a teacher with a fat ass, all we did is talk about it.
Crazy, bro. Like, why? Just women to me, man, especially nowadays. I can't wait till the revolution. I can't wait. Till
Revolution
the days,
has already started.
bro. Just
It's changed.
Look how much shit girls get to do. BBL, titties,
Mm-hmm.
fucking you name it, lips, all that, bro. We don't like. We're lucky, bro. Like us dudes are already lucky to have a big dick and have a big body and have all this shit. We don't get no credit, but these bitches get credit already. Just for getting that shit
I
done.
talked about it when we had
Stupid, dude.
the
Stupid.
girls on a few weeks ago. I said
I just get
told you-
irritated when I
but
see
I
that
told
shit.
you I told you then. I said men have to earn their value.
Yeah.
Women have it at birth.
Have it at birth and get to add to it
And
with
see,
BBL and
and
all
what
this
you
shit.
just said
It's crazy,
kind of
bro.
goes what I was
We gotta
saying.
earn it. We gotta work for
It's
it.
crazy.
In the past, all we would do is look at the teacher and be like, damn, she had a fat ass. We'd talk about her behind her back, right?
It wasn't like that.
But
though.
nowadays, I feel like because of all these,
Say
I
that
know
right
it,
there.
it was nice though. It wasn't
Go-
like that though.
let's
Yeah,
keep
you're
it
right.
funky up
You're
in here.
100. It
I ain't
wasn't
had
like
no
that.
But you don't get
looking like that.
But you don't give credit to the niggas that can get through all that chickage. you know?
Why it's an issue
Shit,
nowadays?
man. The fuck?
You want to know why it's an issue for her to be like that? It's because there's
Why?
record. There's proven record of
I don't want to bring up words.
females teachers having sex with underage students, and it's
Bruh,
been a
but
big
there was
debacle.
teachers out there that had no business like touching no kids out there that's having sex with them. This one, I ain't complaining worth a damn.
There wasn't these conversations back in the day when I was growing up with teachers that were bad. They weren't. Students weren't.
Teachers wasn't looking like this back in the
No.
day.
I mean, like
No,
I
they
mentioned, I
weren't.
say her name was Miss Garcia. She was a bad.
She was shaped like that.
I mean, she had yes.
No, stop.
Hey, no, wait, time out. She was shorter, didn't have the long legs, but them cakes.
It was not like that.
That looks perfect. That's a perfect cake, but cakes. She had cakes from when I was in school.
No,
all right?
but you would that right there.
Irritating.
So this is my thing. She's not doing nothing wrong, But I can't blame the parent that's saying my son can't pay attention. I was like, I can't disagree because I damn sure wouldn't be paying attention.
Depends how old he is. Little nigga, you better
Niggas don't pay
Bro, if he's
attention
Jordan's
already.
age, I ain't paying attention to nothing.
Ain't
I ain't,
nobody
learn-
paying attention
I
to
ain't
this
learning
shit
a
anyway.
damn
File a
thing.
lawsuit. File a lawsuit. My dick is hard all class. No, I can't think of nothing else but this shit being hard. Like, hell no. Why is
Yeah,
she?
that's crazy. He's like, no, I know the way your face. You like, why is you teaching?
Why are you teaching? Like, there's so many other better occupations that.
She's trying to make the
He's like-
students a better, you
He's
know,
like,
it's a
man,
better
you
world.
supposed to be at Centerfold.
Nigga said my
Gee.
The whole time. Why?
I won't even go into that.
That's
topic.
it's inappropriate. This is a place of education. Like, you
we
can't
getting-
be.
He said, this is a place of education.
We get education, all
You
right.
getting education.
Oh,
Education
come
of that
on.
booty.
What the fuck? Come on. We already, our thoughts, bro. How many we have? 60,000 sexual thoughts a day? No, bro.
A lot.
Oh, no, 6,000. I'm sorry.
You
But
know when she's
still.
walking, that shit going crazy too.
Mm.
It's just
That's
fucked
a
up.
donkey,
This world's
bro.
fucked up, dude.
Fuck.
That's crazy. That's pretty crazy.
That is a fat one.
Viewers, I wish y'all could see what we like. Y'all can just
Well,
Google
you put it on. Put it on there
Just
for
go,
him.
you can just
Imagine
Google
playing
that.
drums.
Yeah, bro, you speaking to the whole tribe with that thing.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Once again, guys, I thank you guys so very much for tuning in to episode 37 of About the Night. If you had a good time, if you laughed, if you smiled, take a few seconds, like, and subscribe our videos. Tune in each and every week as we come to you live, raw and uncut, as you just heard. Thank you so very much. Once again, we rocking with the best crew out here. Got my boy over there, War Ready, behind the ones and twos. Don't forget about my guy, Suede _like_ Coats, Rob, right over there on the co-hosting side. Don't forget about my main guy right here in the middle.
Das Vidanya, Druski. I
I
see
don't know.
y'all. I see y'all.
What he
Shout out
just
to
said.
them. Shout out to them.
What he just said. Tony, SJ Aura _official. Did I actually get that correct? You know, I be fucking up with these shits all day, man. Let's not forget about my guy, co-host Tony right here. And then Winton, King _of _Sacramento, because we are in your motherfucking living room.
Can't
I said
speak
it
today.
right. I don't know. Something's wrong. We freestyling off the top. Thank you so much for tuning in. Rowan, take us out. You took us out like 10 minutes ago, didn't you? I was just talking.